Assemblymember Levine, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing an interest in your bill.
I'll come back in that one.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and members, and for accommodating a busy morning for so many of us. I'd like to present AB 1150. I'd like to thank the committee for its thoughtful analysis of the bill, and I would be happy to accept the amendments outlined on page 3 of the analysis as committee amendments. AB 1150 will help the University of California and the California State University to achieve greater energy efficiency by expanding the existing Energy Efficiency Partnership Program. The bill will allow large IOUs and the small POUs to participate in the program. The partnership program was established in 2004 as a framework for providing energy efficiency resources for UC and CSU campuses. Collectively, the UC has substantially contributed to the state's energy efficiency goals. Through the Energy Efficiency Partnership Program, the program has saved 373 million kilowatt hours and 18.7 million therms annually. The current approach limits energy efficiency programs to only those campuses located within IOU service territory and continues to base funding levels on cost effectiveness calculations that favor short-term energy efficiency upgrades. This bill will expand the program to also include POUs who are willing to participate, require the CSU and UC to utilize a new metric of carbon reduction and for the evaluation of future energy efficiency projects, and update existing administrative framework related to energy efficiency programs. With me here today to speak in support of the bill are Jason Murphy and Nick Ballesteri with the University of California.
I want to go first.
Go ahead.
Wes Larson, Cal State.
Thank you.
Wes Larson, Cal State University. We want to thank Mr. Levine for adding the CSU to the bill, and energy efficiency is very, very important to us as a priority, and we ask for your aye vote.
Good morning, Mr. Chair and members. Jason Murphy on behalf of the University of California. As you may know, President Napolitano has set a very aggressive goal for the university to be carbon neutral by 2025. We believe that the energy partnership programs are going to be quite an important way to help us get us there. I wanted to introduce a colleague of mine from the UC Energy Services Unit who can also explain some of the value of the program.
Good morning, Mr. Chair and members. My name is Nick Ballesteri. I'm with the Energy Services Unit at the University of California. AB 1150 is needed primarily for 3 reasons. The first is standardization. The Energy Commission, the Public Utilities Commission, the IOUs, the University of California, and the POUs all have very effective energy efficiency programs. However, they use different metrics at different times, and this bill will allow for standardization across the different agencies in the state. The second is for carbon reductions at the least cost. The university would like to be able to achieve its commitment to carbon neutrality by 2025 at the least possible cost, and this bill allows for a new metric to be in our considerations, which is carbon reductions. And the third is administrative efficiency and the avoidance of reinventing the wheel. We have a very effective program here, and we would like to be able to expand it to be able to leverage what we've done well, what we consider to be the gold standard in energy efficiency programs, and be able to have more transparency for funding sources, particularly for projects delivered.
Thank you. Do we have anybody else in support that'd like to come forward?
Elizabeth Burns, Sierra Club, California, in support. Thank you.
Anyone in opposition to the bill? Very well. Any questions or comments from the committee members? We have a motion. Do you want to make any closing comments?
I respectfully ask for an aye vote.
Thank you. Clerk, please call the roll.
Do pass is amended to appropriations. Wesso?
Aye.
Wesso, aye. Fuller? Canella? Canella, aye. Hertzberg? Hill? Lara? Leyva? McGuire? McGuire, aye. Morell? Pavley? Pavley, aye. Wolk? 4-0.
Very well. We'll hold the bill for absent members.
Great. Thank you so much, Senators.
Thank you.
He's
Thank you.
calling the absent members to get them here.
Yeah.
So that we can make the vote. Lydia? Oh, Jay? So, of course, when she doesn't make it here.
She did make it here on time, right?
earlier.
Let's call the members to let the call.
That gives us time then to discuss making the amendments we make here to this bill. Yep. Another week to think about it.
What's more important than her bill?
Or other bill.
Somebody else is controversial.
He has. Let's, we're working on the other members.
Yeah, Laura's coming. Yes, we can. Yeah. Yeah. But who's right? Like, I think those are more important than hers. But I mean, we can, but she
That
might
issue's
be the
more
last one
important
to
to
be
her.
heard. We can move her over and so that she has to be the last one to be heard. Because we may have to reset the next hearing.
We'll see. We'll discuss that later. We'll wait till we have all our members present.
No.
On the remaining bills, we're going to begin with item 1, AB 197 with Garcia. Clerk, please call the roll.
Do pass to appropriations, current vote 2-0. Fuller, Canella, Hertzberg.
Aye.
Hertzberg, I. Hill.
Aye.
Hill, I. Laura. Laura, I. Leva. Leva, I. McGuire. McGuire, I. Morel.
No.
Morel, no. Wolk. 7-1. Did you want to leave it on call for full?
7-1, that bill is out. We'll close the roll.
Okay.
AB 401, Dodd. Clerk, please call the roll.
Do pass is amended to appropriations, current vote 5-0. Fuller, Hertzberg.
Aye.
Hertzberg, I. Hill.
Aye.
Hill, I. Laura. Laura, I. Morel. Wolk. 8. Oops. Morel, no. So 8-1.
8-1, that bill is out. We'll close the roll on that one. On AB 590, Dolly.
Do pass is amended to environmental quality, current vote 7-0. Hertzberg.
Aye.
Hertzberg, I. Hill. Hill, I. Laura. Laura, I. Wolk.
We'll close the roll on that bill. AB 678, clerk, please call the roll.
Do pass is amended to environmental quality, current vote 5-0. Fuller. Hertzberg.
Aye.
Hertzberg, I. Hill.
Aye.
Hill, I. Laura. Laura, I. Morel. Wolk. 8-0.
That bill is out, 8-0. We'll close the roll. We'll move to AB 793, clerk, please call the roll.
Do pass is amended to appropriations, current vote 4-0. Fuller. Canella. Hertzberg.
Abstain.
Hill.
Aye.
Hill, I. Laura. Laura, I. Morel.
No.
Morel, no. Wolk. 6-1.
6-1, that bill is out. On the consent calendar, the Rendon AB 895. Clerk, please call the roll.
Do pass to appropriations. Fuller. Hertzberg.
Aye.
Hertzberg, I. Hill.
Aye.
Hill, I. Laura. Laura, I. Morel. Morel, I. Wolk.
Assemblymember Bonilla, welcome on AB 577.
Thank you so much. And
I just wanted to gauge from the public, who out there wants to speak on this bill? If you could just raise your hand, show of hands. We have supporters, raise your hands, and opponents. Do we have any opponents to this bill? We have an iffy? Okay.
good news.
Okay. Maybe
Thank you so much, and I apologize for the delay. Thank you, Mr. Chair and members. I would like to thank the committee staff for their thoughtful analysis, and I'm accepting the amendments proposed in the analysis. I present you AB 577, which significantly reduces greenhouse gas emissions through investment in biomethane injection into the common carrier pipeline. I like to say this is a bill where I learned a lot, and I continue to learn a lot about this subject area. It creates a grant program at the California Energy Commission for biogas infrastructure and purification technology. Biomethane is a sustainable and cleaner alternative to natural gas. It's produced from the breakdown of organic waste, such as the waste from food and food processing, livestock, agriculture, or yard waste. Much of this waste is typically landfilled or burned. Using biomethane could help California reduce greenhouse gas emissions by reducing demand for natural gas and petroleum. The biogas market is not developed in California, though, because the collection and purification is really cost prohibitive. Meeting the purification standards for the injection of biomethane into the pipeline can add up to 40% or more of the total cost for a project. Additional investment in purification will make projects a reality and allow for additional collection of biogas and injection into the pipeline. AB 577 will significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions. It could promote biogas development in a sustainable manner and reduce the barriers identified in the California Energy Commission's Bioenergy Action Plan. With me today, I have Ryan Kenny, Senior Public Policy and Regulatory Affairs Advisor for Clean Energy, and Michael Dillon with the California Association of Sanitation Agencies. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, members of the committee. My name is Ryan Kenny. I represent Clean Energy and our subsidiary, Clean Energy Renewables, and also our trade association, the Bioenergy Association of California. Clean Energy has 154 natural gas transportation fueling stations in California, 65 of which are public, nearly all of which provide biomethane as a transportation fuel. Biomethane significantly benefits our environment. It's 100% renewable from organic sources and offers up to 90% less carbon emissions than diesel. It strengthens our economy with lower fuel costs and it increases our energy security. The problem, as was mentioned, is 99% of biomethane is produced outside of California. We have over 300 landfills alone here in California, none of which inject their gas into pipelines. There's only one pipeline biogas project in the state in the last several decades that has been built. It's a wastewater treatment facility in San Diego, and none of which have been built since the PUC adopted their pipeline standards in early 2014. Why is this? There's three main reasons for cost barriers. Stringent gas quality cleanup standards, gas testing standards, and also pipeline interconnection costs, all of which are just too cost prohibitive for biomethane to be produced in California. AB 1900 back in 2012 was attempting to provide a remedy to facilitate and promote the in-state production of biomethane, but the regs actually produced the cost barriers that I mentioned. So AB 577 will help meet the goals of 1900 by establishing a grant program to help pay the cost of biomethane, cleanup, and pipeline interconnection costs. Enabling pipeline injection of biomethane can help California meet its greenhouse gas reduction goals, landfill diversion, fuel diversity, and clean energy goals, providing jobs and air quality benefits across the state. We do urge a aye vote on AB 577. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, members, Mike Dillon, representing the California Association of Sanitation Agencies and major wastewater agencies. I'll be brief. Most of our wastewater agencies utilize anaerobic digestion to capture the biogas at wastewater facilities. This natural byproduct can be harnessed and used in a variety of beneficial applications, including injection into the common carrier pipelines. As mentioned, only one agency does it right now, San Diego, at their Point Loma plant. But the PUC actions, we hope, will encourage more agencies to do this. As mentioned, the cost is quite extensive now, up to several $1 million for the pipeline connection, and also the cleansing costs are pretty substantial. So we need some incentives there. There's another possibility is in the South Coast Air District, these rules air board rules are going to be so stringent that some agencies may not be able to meet those standards, and so this offers another alternative. So we strongly support AB 577. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have anybody else who wish to speak in support?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Members of the committee, Johannes Escudero with the Coalition for Renewable Natural Gas. We're a national trade association representing the renewable natural gas industry. We too would like to thank Assemblymember Bonilla for introducing this bill for all the reasons aforementioned by my predecessors. I would add our members have developed and produced 90% of the renewable natural gas nationwide Unfortunately, less than 1% of that is produced here in California. It's ironic because a number of our leading company members are headquartered here in the state. That's largely because for nearly a quarter century, there was statute that effectively prohibited the injection of renewable natural gas into the existing pipeline. That was prior to AB 1900, which our coalition was responsible for. In the nearly 2 years that have passed since the technical regulations have been adopted by the PUC, as Ryan mentioned, no projects have been developed yet in state. That's because of the incremental additional regulatory cost of doing business in the state, which is 40 times or greater than developing the same projects outside. So bills like AB 577 will provide additional funding to make those projects possible, and we appreciate your support.
Jennifer Franklin, East Bay Municipal Utility District in support, and we appreciate the recent amendments to clarify that the bill includes projects that produce biomethane.
Thank you.
Tamara Raspberry on behalf of the Semper Utilities, SoCal Gas and San Diego Gas and Electric in support.
Mr. Chair and members, Beth Olaso on behalf of the Agricultural Energy Consumers Association. We are most the way there to support this. A few amendments would put us all the way across the finish line. We're still working with the author's office and hope to get there in the next committee.
Thank you.
He already spoke.
Okay, do we have any, thank you. Do we have any comments from members? Do we have a motion?
Opposition.
Do we have opposition, by the way? We just had the tweener, so I covered that. We have a motion.
Close.
Did you want to close?
Ask for your aye vote.
Okay, clerk, please call the roll.
Oh, do we have a motion?
Yes, we have a motion by Senator Hertzberg. Please call the roll.
Okay. Do pass as amended to environmental quality. Hueso?
Aye.
Hueso, aye. Fuller? Aye. Fuller, aye. Canela? Hertzberg? Aye. Hertzberg, aye. Hill? Aye. Hill, aye. Lara? Aye. Lara, aye. Leyva? Aye. Leyva, aye. McGuire? Aye. McGuire, aye. Morel? Pavley? Wolk?
We have enough votes to get out. The bill is out. Thank you. We'll close the roll. We'll move to AB 1150 by Levine.
We didn't close the roll on the consent.
You know, let's go back to the consent calendar. Did we finalize the roll?
No.
We have. Okay, go ahead.
AB 895 Fuller? Aye. Fuller, aye. Wolk? Okay, so now we did.
That has enough votes to get out. We'll close the roll on that one and move to 1150. Clerk, please call the roll.
Do pass as amended to appropriations. Current vote 4-0. Fuller? Aye. Fuller, aye. Hertzberg? Aye. Hertzberg, aye. Hill? Aye. Hill, aye. Lara? Aye. Lara, aye. Leyva? Aye. Leyva, aye. Morel? Aye. Morel, aye. Wolk? 10-0.
That's 10-0. That's sufficient to get out. We'll close the roll on that bill and move to the last item, item 10, AB 1422. Clerk, please call the roll. Absent members?
Was there amendments taken to that?
There are no amendments on that. No.
No. AB 1422, due pass to transportation and housing. Fuller? Hertzberg? Aye. Hertzberg, aye. Hill? Aye. Hill, aye. Lara? Aye. Lara, aye. Morel? Wolk?
Aye. That's an aye.
Morel, aye. Wolk? Yes.
That bill has enough votes to get out. We'll close the roll, and this committee is now adjourned. Have a great day.